Okay, listen, frugal friends. It's going to be more weird if I don't do a video about this than me doing a video about this. So I'm just doing it right now before I go to bed. I saw the news. Um, the guy in Maine, they found him in a dumpster. They found his body in a dumpster. Appears to be a self-inflicted wound. How did he get in the dumpster? Did he climb in and do the deed in there? I don't know. We'll find out. God. Why am I commenting on this? Well, because I'm the frugal mama, the dumpster diver. And we were just on the live stream today, briefly talking about it a little. And I know it has been so upsetting and awful for everyone. And this is the reality of living here in America, that this is a thing that, I mean, they found him in a dumpster. I miss dumpster diving. We talked about it in the live stream. I've talked about it a million times, a million ways. The fact that I shared too much information in the early days of my YouTube dumpster diving after years and years and years and years and years of successful dumpster diving. I shared too much information. Other people got my dumpsters, or stores started locking them or destroying stuff, whatever. The perils of YouTube. What are you going to do? And I have missed the dumpster diving. My body is falling apart. This is the body I live in. And so even if the dumpsters were still fruitful, it would be very difficult for me to be going and getting anything from them because of the body that I live in. I have said how many times that if you are going to dumpster dive on a regular basis for a long, long time, you are going to find horrible things. You are going to find absolutely horrible things. I have found so many animals, pets, livestock, everything. The inside out dog in a bucket in a school dumpster one summer was the worst. But the baby pig was awful. The bag of chickens was awful. All of them. The deer, the goat, God, the fish. You will find horrible things. We see it all the time, and it's one of those things that, like I've said for ages, that the day I find human, any variety, any kind, young, old, baby, whatever, that would end it for me. Well, hallelujah, the universe, the dumpster gods, the whatever, my own mistakes and giving too much information, have made it so that it's highly unlikely that that's what will forever end my dumpster diving career. And maybe, just maybe, I won't end up finding something like that. How was he found? The guy in Maine? I'm not even going to say his name, guys. I'm not going to do it. Look, love and condolences and everything else to his family. It's not their fault. And I feel for them because I'm sure they are going through the most unimaginable hell. But actually, there's like 18 other families that are going through a pretty rotten hell too. So anyway, I'm not going to say his name. But whoever found him, was it the cops that found him? Was it a dumpster diver? Who knows? I don't know. By the time you're watching this video, I mean, the news might already be out. Well, maybe not, probably not. I don't know. But we will be finding out. We'll learn all those details. Can you even believe it? They found him in a dumpster. It's like almost unbelievable, just because of the conversation that we were having earlier today in the live stream. It's so, I don't know. Of all the places, right? You never know what life has in store for you. I never would have thought that my illustrious dumpster diving YouTube career would have taken the path that it has. Of course, I never would have thought I would be on YouTube. Like, whoever knew? I mean, that's when they asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? That was not what I said, because it didn't exist. You never know if you're going to go bowling with the family or, out for a drink with friends, if you're going to get home that night. And then if the person responsible for ending your night and your life is going to end up in a dumpster. You don't know. You don't know. I just feel like I'm in like bizarro world, I've had the most amazing evening. We went to some local haunts, just like home haunts and stuff, and had the most wonderful time. I'll put a couple of clips of that up tomorrow. Or I guess that's today now. Yeah. On the vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, for some lighthearted, happy, spooky stuff. We had a wonderful evening. My brother, my sister-in-law, my two of my nephews, we had just the most wonderful time. It was so fabulous. And then I stayed up with a couple of the kids tonight watching episodes of Secrets of Sulphur Springs on Disney Plus. Love this show. God, it's awesome. And then I'm getting ready for bed. And there it is on my YouTube feed. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding. You have got to be kidding. This cannot be. What? Look, I'm used to these mass situations, life-ending situations. We live in America, okay? Please don't come at me about, oh, you hate America or some nonsense like, no, okay? But I deal in realities, and this is what we live in, okay? There's been like 500 plus of these events, whether in schools, malls, concerts, whatever, this year. Yeah. So, no, this is reality. This is the reality we live in. And even so, even as awful as this is to say, we're used to it. You add the element of the dumpster, and it's just like so bizarro. I knew he had to be a goner already. I knew it. And I think most of us did. I think we all did, right? We knew he was gone. It was just a matter of where was he? And I think most of us, at least anyone I've spoken with, assumed he would be out in the woods somewhere, because he was like a, I don't know, survivalist or outdoorsman or whatever, trained in the military, et cetera, et cetera. And so I think we all assumed, with, good reason, that he was out in the woods somewhere. And would he ever be found? I mean, who knows? Scavengers, things happen. And then to find out, no, he was in a dumpster. And there is so much connotation to that and so much more. I mean, and I'm not getting into that tonight because I'm going to bed. And I'm going to have a good weekend. We are going to have a good weekend. We've got plans with family and more haunts I want to go to and last minute Halloween stuff that we're going to put together. And we are going to just seize all the goodness and happiness, because life is so short. And we are going to enjoy our weekend, and it is going to be beautiful and wonderful, and we're going to make it beautiful and wonderful. And every bit of positive energy and love that I have in my heart goes to everybody affected by this. I mean, anyone and everyone that watches and hears about this and worries daily when they go into the Walmart is affected. Okay, we're all affected. There'll be I just know there'll be anthropological studies done, like 200 years from now, where they will talk about this epidemic of of this kind of situation and how it affected people and affected their DNA and the evolution of mankind and whatever. It'll be studied. I guarantee it. It'll be studied. It'll be taught. It'll be this crazy thing in the past. And who knows? Who knows what they'll say about us. But if they happen to watch really old YouTube videos, they will know that loony old Julie and her family made the absolute best and most of their weekend. With love in our hearts for that man's family and everything the hell that they are going through and will go through for the rest of their lives. With love in our hearts for all the families that are going to be burying their loved ones. For everyone that was injured and will be recovering physically, mentally, emotionally, forever scarred. And for all of us who, like me, deal with social anxiety after having been such a social butterfly for so long and now being nervous to go into the freaking grocery store. We are going to have the most fabulous weekend. And we are not going to live in fear or live with our lives on hold or waste this beautiful thing called life that we have. This gift that a lot of people just don't get to have this weekend. So, God, he was found in a dumpster. A bit of rambling, and I appreciate you all putting up with the rambling. He was found in a dumpster. I don't want to get into all the deeper meanings and metaphors, because God, there's a lot of them there, huh? There's a lot of them there. This is the only speaking out that I'm going to do on this subject, this topic. The fact that he was found in a dumpster, the whole situation, this is it. Okay? Not because I don't care, not because I'm not concerned, not because of any of that, but that I have to guard my own mental well-being and that of my family, and that is, of course, my first priority. So, I just want to make sure that especially those of our community, our frugal friends that we care about so deeply, I just want to make sure that you all know that I do care tremendously. Probably too much, to the point that it messes me up. And that's not the way I want to live. Messed up all the time. Scared to go into the grocery store. No. So that's it for this topic. There will be more information, I'm absolutely sure. There will be loads of information that will come out. about how he ended up there and everything else, but I'm not going to say any more about it. And I am not going to have the comments on this video. I hope you understand. This is just to acknowledge the situation. This video will not be monetized. I don't think that would be appropriate. No judgment or anything, whatever, to anyone that does monetized videos about this. The news, all of it. I mean, for me personally, I just don't feel like that's appropriate for me. I just wanted to make sure that you all know that I love you, that you are loved, that you matter, and that I care. And God, I don't know what else. I just want you to know that you're loved. And that, yes, I am aware he was found in the dumpsters. Because I know if I don't mention it, if I don't acknowledge it, I'll get a million messages and comments. Julie, oh my God, he was found in a dumpster. What can you do sometimes but just laugh? It's a gallows humor reaction, you know, it's dark and twisted and it's real life. That's why I watch zombies, you know, and aliens from outer space. Like the aliens want anything to do with us. God. They like, ooh, as they're passing by Earth. Oh, God. Don't let them see us. I don't know. We did have a really wonderful evening, though. We had a really good time. And we are going to have a fantastic weekend. And I hope that you do, too. And just love and hug and smile at people and say nice things to people and be kind. Oh, God. And dumpster dive at your own risk. Yeah. You dumpster dive long enough, consistently enough, you're gonna find terrible things. I've said that a million times. You will find terrible things, guys. Not necessarily someone that, you know, did something like what happened, but you will find terrible things. That's a promise. That's a guarantee. Take that one to the bank. Life is still good, guys. There is still good. There is still love. There is still happiness. There is still magic. Sometimes you just have to be the one that makes all of that, does all of that, and shares all of that. Okay? All right. Like I said, this is it. Okay? So please don't bring it up to me. I've said what I'm going to say about it. Okay? All right. We'll talk to you all real soon.